People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. Old time people have a saying that goes something like this: don't know who to frighten. And what this means, people will assess you, people will analyze you. And if them feel like you're soft, if them feel like they can take advantage of you, they will definitely do it. However, sometimes people choose the wrong duppy for frighten, and then that wrong duppy comes back and frighten them. Pretty much duppy them. The other day, I did a couple of stories about a man. His name is Mr. Michael Kelly, Jamaican born, living in Cayman. A lawyer, Tanya Walters Powell, representing as a real estate agent / lawyer, sold a house for him for about $10.5 to $11 million. However, the money or the proceeds of that sale, she was supposed to take 10 or 20% commission and pay the rest to the seller. However, she has not done that yet. This lady has been giving this man the runaround for the longest time. Each time he reports her to the GLC, which is the regulatory body, she either appeals the case. She's doing everything in her means to put up all sorts of delayed tactics. As a matter of fact, one of her lawyers in court is a representative from the JLP. So with her JLP link and affiliation, it seems as if she's a part of that body club in which the DPP, the Popo investigators, the fraud squad, and all involved, including the GLC, which is the General Legal Counsel, which is the regulatory body, they find some sorts of way co-conspire for pretty much give this man the runaround and tell him all sorts of BS. Now, about a couple of weeks ago, I had put up that case about this man, and somebody contact me, and the person said, "Blogger, what may I tell you in a confidence? You remember one little incident in which one lawyer lady and her people get caught up. She was driving in her expensive SUV, and some people blaze up some can, pan them, and pretty much took out both of them. I think the lawyer lost her life. Not too sure about the mother. It could have been both of them. The man I met me know say, they don't know say, and one little man, she robbed for some money, pan some sorts of real estate deal. Not little real estate deal, big real estate deal. You don't know say, this man, him kind of making money the illegal way. So she know say, listen, this man a 200, so she thought that she could rob him, and because of his career path, him no want go in any sorts of courts. However, it seems as if, well, it is, he took it to the street, pretty much him put out some sorts of hit upon this lady and her family member. Now I remember when that lady lost her life, friends, co-workers were coming out and I say, this is such a decent lady. I don't know what is going on in Jamaica. Why these people are losing their life. Nobody is safe. People, this is the reality of Jamaica. A lot of people that you see living in these uppity neighborhood, Cherry Gardens, Narbrook, Aylsham, wherever, they are not living such a wholesome life. They are dibbling and dabbling in all sorts of corruption, all sorts of backbiting, all sorts of backstabbing, all sorts of things in which they are double crossing and robbing people. Sometimes them rob the wrong people, and like me say, the theme of this, don't know who for frighten. So people, this man, Mr. Michael Kelly, he is not one of those persons. He is a decent, upstanding citizen. And like I said, he had mentioned to this lawyer, Tanya Walters Powell, cannot put up her picture because every time I put up her picture, she complains to YouTube and wants me to remove it. So therefore, I can call her name because she is indeed Tanya Crooked Walters Crooked Powell without a shadow of a doubt. This man, Mr. Kelly, had divulged to her that, listen, You know, say me do a deal before and me get double crossed by some sorts of agent. So it seems as if she has said to herself, then hold on, if this man I get robbed before, me no can rob him too. So therefore she plot and she scheme and she pulled off a robbery of this man. 10 point something to $11 million worth of sale. She did not give him anything. The only thing that he got was some sorts of runaround. So people, this man took it to the GLC, which is supposed to be the regulatory body. This is about the 4th or 5th video I am doing about this, because we want to see some sorts of justice. I think that he goes back to court on or about the 9th of November, which is next month, 2023. So people, I am going to let you take a listen, take a look to exactly what this man has to say, and then I'll give my piece once again.
What is going on? Okay. People, this is Michael Kelly. I want to do this video in regards to the politics that is going on in Jamaica. People, Andrew Holness and his government. Right now, I don't really sure if Mark Golden is the answer to Jamaica's problem right now. But I believe anything right now is better than Andrew. Now, you all know my hard deal with this lawyer that sold my house from 2018 and have politician backing her and delaying all, doing all kind of delay tactics that I don't get my money. Now, people, as a Jamaican, I believe justice should be there for each and everyone. Okay? The evidence against this crooked liar is so overwhelming. Mainstream media will not bring this story because it's gonna show up the government. So the government is making sure that mainstream media don't bring this story. GLC and the other hand, which is the Body Club, has miserably failed. Because GLC have all the evidence to show that this woman is a crook. Like I said, this woman tamper with the very receipt in which she have wired my money from. No, when I change the price of the land, this woman give me a whole lot of argument saying that, hey, you have set one price, now you change it, ray. And she claims she get emailed giving her instruction to wire the money to United States of America, which I told her I live in the Cayman Islands. And she did not ask any question. That's her claim. Now, her political affiliate, who is in the Jamaica Labour Party, who represent her at the GLC, he get an investigator after I request that we both bring our computer and she show those emails giving her that instruction. He insists that he get some form of computer expert, and the expert which he get, his report show the liar as the crook, as the hacker. He put that liar twice on the stand to try to rectify her saying, because what she said at the first showed clearly that she did not get no hack. She just take my money. And he briefed her and put her back on the stand. People, like I keep saying, I have all these on audio. I have them in video. And why is it that the TVJ, CVM, Nationwide, why is it that none of these media is so willing to broadcast, to bring this episode of this hack? Why is it so difficult for the fraud squad to do an investigation? Why is it difficult for the DPP to do a ruling? Because the fraud squad tell me 3 different times that they send over file to DPP. Why the DPP can't do a ruling? I get a report from Hotmail. She claimed that Hotmail was hacked. And Hotmail says they was not hacked. They send me some evidence. The Bar Association reject it. Said there's nobody from Hotmail to represent. Come on, it's Hotmail platform. They must know whether or not they was hacked. Why Andrew Holness and his government is so corrupt? That the very liar, what is this liar contributing to the JLP that they do not want an investigation to go in this matter? The woman robbed me 5 years now. Me have email upon email from fraud squad where say them a send a file to DPP. Why this file cannot go forward? People, Andrew Holness is a con artist. Andrew Holness and his government stand for corruption. Prove me wrong. I beg over and over, take me to a courthouse, man. If me saying these things are the wrong.
Now, people, the person in question here, like I said, real estate agent / lawyer. She operates from the Linstead area. Maybe she already packed up and leave. Tanya Walters Powell. She is a crook. You could hear the frustration in this man's voice. He is frustrated with the system. He is frustrated with the government, politician. He is frustrated with the investigators, DPP. He is frustrated with everybody. As a matter of fact, the last time that he went to court, the GLC told him that, listen, do not expose us on social media. It could be used against you. People, whenever did you hear anybody are going to any sorts of court in which they were wrong, and these people are telling themselves, listen, just keep it hush hush? But people, like me tell you, the theme of this video, don't you know who for frighten. This man is going about it the legal way, the right way in which the system says you are. However, the system is obviously bending him over and screwing him without any sorts of Vaseline. No lubrication, point blank and period. So what we see here is system failure in every sense of the word. Everywhere that the man turn, Maka joke him. We are talking about corruption. We are talking about political link that is backing both from the GLC and also the politician themselves. When we think about the fact that the GLC is a regulatory body, this man told you he went in court in the trial with experts. However, the GLC either blocked some evidence that were clearly evidence that was supposed to be used. So therefore, it tells you that the GLC, even the regulatory body, is in bed with The lawyer, corrupted lawyer that is. This is not the only case. This is not an isolated incident. This is more the norm rather than the exception. The same thing can apply as it pertains to the fraud squad. They are fraudulent. They claim that they sent over files to the DPP. And again, people, like I've always told you, when it comes to this body club, it is always in full effect. They are always going to back the people that are politicians, rich people, corrupted, rogue, po, anybody that have any sorts of clout, decision makers, lawmakers in Jamaica. They can pretty much get away with robbing trillions of dollars from innocent people, or even KILLING any amount of people that they wish to KILL at any time. And what is so sad, a media in a democratic country such as Jamaica, we are speaking about the CVM, we are talking about the TVJ, we are talking about the this, we are talking about the that, all and every one of them, they are afraid to talk. Because if them talk, they might be subpoenaed, they might be blacklisted. So pretty much, even these people have them hands tied behind them. So that means that even when they see any sorts of wrong against anybody, them pretty much have to quiet and quat. Them can't say nothing. They cannot go against the order. They cannot go against the system. And the same thing applies to the poor investigators in a whole bunch of cases in Jamaica. So the moral of the story in all of this is that when we assess the corruption Richter scale in Jamaica, it is maxed out. It is at a 10. Justice for the poor is a fleeting illusion that is often not attained. And I am not going to say that you should not have hope, but hope for the best and expect the worst. Because at the end of the day, there is an agenda. And your wholeness can't help you. The JLP cannot help you. The PNP cannot help you. Either party that is in, it is the same system, different party, the same sad song. Everybody is in this for self. Everybody is in this to protect the system, protect the body club, because at the end of the day, it is never about the people. It is about these people that people put in powerful places to pretty much screw them over. Jamaica gone to the dogs. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.